Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there, guys. Welcome to another DLTalk. Shout out to the Blue Crew, guys. Thanks so much for your support, as always, on the channel. Thanks for bringing in the bullishness with the 4 likes. What is up, XRP Bull? The bullish crypto sniper, Spirish Malonin. Good morning, y'all. It's Wednesday morning over here on the west side, but I hope wherever you are, it's going good. Hans Loaded going whoopa. Appreciate you tuning in, guys. What is up? Once again, guys, before we get into it, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Appreciate the support, as always. Recently, Blue Crew, we finally got across 2,800 subscribers. Took us a good bit to get through that 700 or 2,700 threshold, but now we're at 2,800, and that is awesome, man. The Blue Crew is expanding, it's growing. I think we have one of the best viewer to like ratios in the game. Obviously, we don't have a ton of viewers, man, but it's just always a really good turnout and support. And you know, it's because people who watch this channel, we just cut straight to the info. We just try to talk about the content and getting together, hanging out, talking with the Blue Crew. And it's really coming through on the support here, you guys. So just want to say that. Thankful for y'all. Always grateful. Thanks for tuning in once again. So let's see what's going on in the crypto space this morning, this afternoon, this night, wherever you are. BTC at 46K right now. Some people probably getting a little scared of what's going on with BTC right there. Why is it back at 46K? Can it just start blasting off into the 50K range? That would be nice. But some other cryptos have been doing pretty well. I mean, if we look at, oh, well, I had Gala's chart right here, but let me look at XRP's chart really quick. I was looking at Gala's chart earlier, trying to gauge if this might be a good entry point on Gala for, you know, a short-term trade hold type of thing. But as you can see right here with XRP, still supporting that long-term trend line, still a higher low than our previous low over at around 76 cents. I guess maybe you can count the dip to 69 cents as a low as well, but we like to go with the candle closes. So right there at around 78 cents, that's the real low right there. As long as we keep hovering above it and keep creating newer highs, newer lows, we could be in good standing right here, especially a good long finish to this massive consolidation for XRP, which I believe is going to break out bullish, but we'll see what ends up going down. Always there's global catalysts somehow that do ruin the party, no matter how good the indicators look, especially with something like XRP. If we look at the the Fibonacci retracement tool right here, go from our low to the high, you can see we're clearly have pivoted from the 78.6, created a higher low in the meantime, and then have this nice little miniature version of an inverse head and shoulders. Right, and I do believe it's oversold at this point. We've already pivoted, started creating a higher low. Hopefully we can start now blasting off to the dollar range. Right, I think it's about time we get back up above $1 for XRP. Let's see what the short-term gains would be like if XRP were to pivot right here. And once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, Blue Crew, you guys are amazing. We're just here talking about crypto, hanging out with the Blue Crew, looking at charts, looking at what's up in the past 24 hours, what's down in the past 24 hours. So possible 32% gain, 30% gain if it breaks up to the back to the top of this channel. And if we get a breakout and we go to that next target that I was aiming at, it's going to take us to about $1.50, which is about 79% gains. I mean, you can't get this type of short-term price action in the stock market, you guys. Hoping for a 30% gain in a year, it's sometimes a success, but a freaking 70% gain, that is crazy, man. You gotta love the crypto space, that is for sure. But obviously, if we do break out towards the downside, though, it could be really bad for XRP if it were to break out towards the downside. Let me zoom out right here and show you. We like to give options here. There's so many factors that can come in for all of these cryptos. We're talking about a $2 trillion market. It is just pennies. It is highly manipulable, especially from the powers to be and the people who have the real big money, those massive whales that we're hoping to jump into the space in a positive way, can also just mess with our emotions a bit. And what if they took down XRP back down to the 65-cent range? I think that would really still scare a bunch of people. And of course, at around this time, people would be saying, well, it could go lower. It's going to probably go all the way down to 20 cents or something like that, right? Touching the 20-cent range and then maybe pivoting from there. Saying that the bull market was over. That was the bull market. We are in a bearish trend. But just so many other indicators aren't really going along with that, right? I wonder where my indicators went. How did what did I do to them? We go to stock RSI, the stochastic. There we go. It's popping up now. So we got the MACD. Selling pressure has been selling off, lessening and lessening over time. And then right here, we're at the bottom of our stock RSI, which we like to be, especially on these daily candles, hoping for some positive volume to start coming in now versus just being oversold. Stock RSI is always a pretty good indicator, especially in combination. MACD is kind of a general thing, but the selling pressure lessening is a real deal type of thing that is, something to be considered. But I understand XRP is very highly manipulated. But yeah, those are the options towards the downside. If there's global catalysts and it just turns out to be a crappy year, like just really a lot of things in the market, Bitcoin goes down, Ethereum goes down, a lot of things go down, could take you down in that direction. XRP could follow along with it. Who knows? I think it's not a very likely scenario, but we got to be open to all possibilities here. So let's check out XRP to Bitcoin, though, because that's an interesting chart. I'll catch up with the chat in just a second, you guys. But even right here, with XRP versus Bitcoin right now, could be ready for some good action right here. Right? Kind of like a head and shoulders in its own right. A massive one for many days in the making right here. Right? This is like a Zen Buddha call right here. For XRP. I mean, that's a deformed head right there for Zen Buddha. I'm going to delete that. But yeah, if we get a breakout right here, we broke out actually in March of 2021. XRP against BTC. Let's go do the fibs here. Low to high. And right there around the golden retrace zone. Just trending along. If we can break out towards the upside, we're talking about some, really good action against BTC for XRP right here. What is up, Blue Crew? Guys, thanks for the 10 viewers, the 9 likes. You guys are amazing. ALGO, Alchemist. Alchemist into the ALGO. Alchemist will name every other crypto aside from XRP. But hey, man, we love, we love Algorand. We love Atom. We like XLM. TRX, HBAR, IOTA, XDC, XTZ. It always seems, though, when we're talking about XRP, Alchemists will just come out of nowhere and just be like, yeah, this crypto, though. Let's check out Algorand's chart. Blue Crew at work. What's up, Jesse Mont? Good to see you, man. Alright, so here we've been going with Algorand. We've been drawing up options. Massive head and shoulders right here in the making. What could possibly go down if it does break down towards the downside. But it could be pivoting right here at the 61.8. Right? Let me delete this. Alright, so we went from the low to the high with our Fibonacci. Right there at the 61.8, the green zone. Nice little pivot right here for ALGO, right? So now what could be happening is we'll trend along here for a second, but keep creating lower or higher lows, and hopefully very soon start getting some of that parabolic momentum that looks like it's developing right here actually for Algorand. Let me see from here. Let me see what this overhead resistance was turning into. Yeah, we broken back up into the overhead resistance right there. We dipped for like a second in there. Dipped for just a slight second. Came back. So as long as we're above this line, we could be in really good hands right here, man. Algorand looks like it could be ready for some pretty bullish movement. This and Tezos have some parabolic looks to them. right? In their charts, they're creating these massive higher lows and newer highs. So if that trend continues, could be getting a very massive blow to the upside right there, possibly taking us to about a $5 or maybe even like $4 algo. That would be a tremendous gain for something like Algorand. That is for sure. Alchemist, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. But good to see you, dude. VAI and MetaFabric. Bought some bags today. All right, let me check those out, dude. Thanks for bringing awareness to the Blue Crew on those. So VAI. Oh, yeah, I remember this token, VIA or VAI. We'll add it to the list. Forgot what this thing even is. Venus. Yes, Venus. Venus is super volatile. This one's a... Wait, but is it like part of Venus? Or did it change its name? Did they have a token swap? Wait, isn't Venus... Give me a second. Yeah, isn't it XVS for Venus? So what is Vi? Is it like a... I mean, dude, even Venus right now, definitely way down in the dumps, but such a highly volatile crypto. Like, if there was a low, this is possibly the low right here for something like Venus. Money markets, a decentralized marketplace for lenders, borrowers, and borderless stablecoins. Built on Binance Smart Chain for fast, secure, and low-cost transactions. It was one of those first projects, right, that got launched, or that was on the Binance launchpad right there. Venus definitely, it's a fun crypto. Like, it's just very highly volatile. So, you know, trying to figure out when to play it right, you could be the benefactor of some pretty good volatility right there. IBM AI protocol. Interesting, dude. Fabric partnership. So VAI, is it this one? Yeah, it just keeps going to Venus. Is that wrong? Or are they like, are XVS and VAI like together in something there? You gotta like the Cosmos ecosystem following them right there. Maybe a possible cross-chain thing going on there. Orion Protocol, Certic, Band Protocol, Cosmos Station, Cosmos Wallet. There could be something here with Venus Protocol, guys. Venus Protocol joining the Cosmos, if you will. That would be a great cross-chain bridge right there with BSC for the Cosmos ecosystem. What if there's plans for it to be IBC enabled in the future? Let's check out Venus chart right here. Why not? Should we check out VIA, right? So, or is it VAI? I forgot what. I'm getting these swapped every time. Oh shoot, let me check this out. Valid? Oh, let me check out Valid. I mean, this coin looks like it could be dead, but it is testing historical resistance, possibly as support right here, which could be massive, right? Could lead to a launch of something like... Wait, this isn't even the right crypto. I don't even know what Viacoin is here. But Viacoin's chart looked very interesting. It looks dead though. Alright, so yeah, this is a super early days coin, so it's really hard to gauge, you know, this chart. But we'll just go from the recent low and recent high, see where we're at right now. It's at a good retracement level. Let me check out this status, this link that he shared. Oh, VAIOT. Let me see, VAIOT. And MetaFabric will be exploring possibilities for the inclusion of MetaFabric services into Viot's metaverse infrastructure. So, oh, their fabric. What's MetaFabric? Let me check out MetaFabric here. Powered by Fabric. is this... This is a different fabric, I think, than the other fabric on Solana. So, Violot? Oh, this one. So, Viot. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah, Viot. Okay, so 26 cents, 400 million supply, 100 million market cap. Interesting. Okay, let me check this out. Viot. I mean, you're definitely hoping that it pops from here, and you know, hopefully this news like is showing utility of the thing, that this is like a low for this this crypto. Has a slight ascending low right now. If it stays here, if it doesn't break down further, possible high if it does pivot back up towards the upside in a major way. You're talking about at least up to $1.18. That's pretty interesting. Let's check out, what was it, MetaFabric? I'll add that to the list, my dude. I got to do some research on that, but it's looking good. Guys, please let me know how the vocal, the sound, the visual, all that stuff is coming through. It's a sleeper. Okay. Strong IBM connections. Interesting. All right, all right. Let's see their... Okay, they got some connections with the Cosmos ecosystem. They got Ori chain. Bigger than Race. Respect to bigger than Race. All right, we'll follow some Viot. Why not? Let's see who they're following. Who do they consider like maybe possible partners or just like crypto leaders? All right, so we're seeing some Cosmos ecosystem projects on here. We're seeing Terra Luna. We're seeing Fetch.ai. What else do we get in here? Jeremy Allaire. I mean, I don't think they have a connection yet with USDC, but that's cool that they're following him. Chainlink. Ori chain, of course. So there may be a collaboration there between them and Ori chain. Let's go to their website really quick. Let's just see what this is about. Sound and picture is all good. Appreciate you, D. Haviland. What's up to the 13 viewers, 13 likes? We're just looking into, crypto that Blue Crew member Spears Malone has shouted out here. Looks pretty interesting for now. AI type of blockchain here. Says it has IBM connections to it. Powered by IBM Watson. Nice. Viot speaking at the IBM Data and AI Virtual Forum. Okay. Ooh, VAI tokens will initially use the Ethereum token standard and will eventually be mirrored on a proprietary blockchain based on Cosmos. Yes. Yes, you gotta love that. This is made possible thanks to the inter-blockchain bridge solution connecting Ethereum and Viot's blockchain. Inter-blockchain communication, guys. IBC. Partners in network, IBM, Chainlink, Ori chain. So that's another Cosmos connection right there. We've talked about Ori chain a good amount. I'm not sure what these other cryptos may be or which ones those are. All right, let's see. They got a pretty big team, I guess. Yeah, I'm digging it, dude. I gotta check this out though. I gotta do more. I gotta do more research. But very good shout out. This is a pretty good quality one, man. At least it doesn't seem like it's a a cartoon or something like that. I mean, even if it is a cartoon, just like let me know what your strategy with it is. Is it a long-term hodl? Is it a short-term tradeable opportunity? I think it's good to bring awareness to the Blue Crew with the intentions with certain projects. Let's check out this MetaFabric one really quick. So message any wallet address, token, or NFT community. Metaverse ID. Looks like it's built on Ethereum as well. MetaFabric. There we go. Add that to the list. Currently docking in at a penny. Thanks for bringing awareness to these cryptos, my man. Appreciate you. Guys, shout out to the Blue Crew. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Thanks to any new subscribers to the channel. And if you're a new watcher, feel free to jump into the chat if you want. Don't be, intimidated by the Blue Crew. If you jump in and leave a comment in the chat, you'll get a blue wrench as well. You can join the Blue Crew pretty easily. Just be bringing some good vibes and a love for crypto, and you should be all good. All right, so let's check out the cryptos that are up in the past 24 hours here. Took us a while to get to this, actually. But Pack may be coming back. Maybe now the release of David Gokhshtein, they're like, okay, we've fudded them out. Some people like David Gokhshtein for some reason. We took out some of the holders. Now let's moon it. Now it's moon o'clock for Pack. I mean, if you got in at that 001 range or 002 range, you've doubled your investment at least in this recovery. It's a nice pivot towards the upside. Who knows what the ultimate future for Pack protocol is, but we're excited to see it, that's for sure. Stronghold, 008. It was at 009 just earlier, taking a little bit of a pivot in the past hour. But Stronghold bringing some good momentum. I think we were looking at that chart just yesterday. By the way, guys, this is a very heavily charts-focused live stream for today. Not much news in terms of central bank digital currency. I did share a recent video on ISO 20022, a podcast from HSBC talking about ISO 20022 and really giving a great lowdown on ISO 20022 in general. And I think if you're in crypto, I think it's advantageous to understand what ISO 20022 is, because right now we're in a traditional financial system where these, certain cryptos right now work. But when we go into this digital financial system, it's going to be a different certain type of cryptos that could succeed in that new digital financial system, right? And they're called the ISO 20022 compliant cryptos. The ones that understand that we're going into a new messaging standard and are building their technologies, prepping for the next future of, finance and going into a digital financial future. Breaking news, Gary Gensler still hates us all. Gary is public enemy #1. Alchemist, dude. I mean, you know how I love me some Gary, man. I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, the guy has done no damage to my bags. My bags have only gotten to new highs, still in newer highs than where they were in 2018 and 2017, right? Even in 2019. So, Gary, you've been doing just fine, man. You're protecting me as an investor. You might have not protected weak-hand investors who got intimidated and didn't see the SEC lawsuit coming, right? We celebrated on the first day. First day of the lawsuit when Jay Clayton sued Ripple. We said, thank you, Jay. You have opened the floodgates, my man. The path to regulatory clarity. And that's all we want. We just want a shot. We just want a shot for regulatory clarity. And we're getting it. It's been taking a bit, man, but hey, man, imagine how much longer it would have taken if Ripple wasn't being sued by the SEC right now. It's almost like they're fast-tracking crypto regulation, even though it seems like it's slow as hell. Remember, most people in the world have no clue about crypto, and if they have a clue about crypto, it's a very, very limited understanding of it, right? Just a basic overview. Ani Brito in the chat. What is up, Ani Brito? Shout out to Ani Brito. She's got a YouTube channel as well, and an awesome member of the Blue Crew. Many Blue Crews. Shout out to Ani. Enjoying some good weather over there in Florida. HBAR always brings me here. Music growth hacking. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye out on HBAR as well. We'll check out that chart in just a second. But as we see right here with SHX, still higher low than this previous low right here. Could be getting ready to be making our move to at least a penny plus. We'll see if it can break this overhead resistance that's currently forming. But if it does, we could be in good standing right here with SHX. Very highly volatile crypto as well, but just more and more information coming up about it. I definitely think it's awesome to be accumulating this underneath a penny. Serious ties with XLM Stellar, building on Stellar blockchain, and connections with Ripple and IBM as well. So SHX looking like a really good buy there. Has been looking like a good buy for some time. Up 90% in the past 30 days, right? But still 61% down in the past 90 days. Strong block above 650, man. I wish I would have gotten some strong block at around that $400, $300 range. How low did it go? How low did it go? How low did it go? Yeah, it went to the low $400 range. I think even 300 somewhere. That would have been a great time to be purchasing. Damn, man. People who got those nodes around that time, they're probably making some good passive income right there. Off to a Bori staff meeting, crew. Keep it great. Shout out to you, Jesse Mont. Appreciate you. Of course, Ani. No worries. ServiceNow, HBAR Gov council member and 5-year contract with the IRS. I mean, HBAR has got big time connections, right? Their governing council is amazing. We'll see what ends up happening, man. Remember, this could be a multi-chain future. It makes sense that would be multi-chain, right? That's the way you can have super high security, just in case if one system is being a little faulty. You got many others that can just take over in its place for the meantime while that other one's figuring itself out. It makes sense that they would want it to be a multi-ledger, interconnected, interoperable future. Especially when you have specific blockchain companies that are using these specific tokens, aiming at specific directions, right? Aiming for specific use cases. And we'll see which ones win out. But from what we understand, the ones that can execute fast transactions, cheaply, very efficiently, and security right now I think is still in question for a lot of these cryptos, but some of them have been around for a long time and have just been working, right? Just like the XRPL. But the ones that are fast, cheap, right? Those seem to be ones that are ready for a future, where we're talking about machine-to-machine payments, micropayments, business type of payments. Yo, I'm sitting on the porch, enjoying my yard, listening to XRP bags, bullish on the XRPL coins and tokens. Dr. Orlando Wallace, same here, my man. Mostly excited about XRP, but Ledger City and Ledger City Coin, I can't wait to get some. The Flare ecosystem, Spark token, and SGB. Can't wait to explore those more. I gotta put my XFi on Flare Finance and start doing some things with it. I really wish I didn't have to use MetaMask. I don't like using MetaMask at all, but for Flare Finance, we'll do it. We'll do it. Alright, so what's down in the past 24 hours here? Let's go for the blood here, you guys. So what are the cryptos in the red that look like pretty good opportunities? Right? Why does it keep flipping like that? Thank you. Alright. So Sologenic now down to 73%. We've seen Sologenic go down 90% before, but I feel like we're getting pretty close to a bottom here before a pivot for Sologenic. And it could be around the time that we're getting the airdrop, right? Atom is bloody. Atom is bloody right now? For real? Let me see. Was there just major selling pressure that just came out of nowhere for Atom? Let me see. Yeah, it did have a little bit of some blood, but if we could close around here, hell, man, get some buying pressure underneath it. If we can end with some buying pressure to get it above, like hanging just around that $40 range. If it can get back into that $40 range, hopefully by the end of the day. If not, we could come back down all the way down to about $32 for Atom and then try to pivot back up towards the upside. Could be in this little type of channel right here for now on the daily. But as long as we can support that trend line, we could be due for, higher lows, higher highs. That's all we're trying to create here. So yeah, Atom's a little bit bloody today for sure. Songbirds down to 15 cents. My lord. Cryptoholic, thanks for the $5 donation, man. Shout out to you. Mix, how you doing? Good to see you. Chi-Town in the house. What's up, y'all? Good to see you, Chi-Town. Guys, much love to the Blue Crew. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are amazing, man. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Blue Crew rocks, man. Let me get a sip here. Thanks for the 19 likes, the 19 viewers. Tell me what cryptos have you guys bought crypto today? Which crypto did you buy today? So far, we got Spears Malone shouting out Biot, B-A-I, and Fabric for Meta Fabric. How about all of y'all? Did you guys purchase any cryptos in the past week? What was your first New Year's crypto purchase? What was the first crypto you purchased on New Year's? So yeah, Songbird right here. Wow. 15 cents for Songbird. Unbelievable, you guys. Unbelievable. I think this might be a good time for DCA right here. I mean, I thought it was really good value at 17 cents, by my lord. We're getting close to a 78% retracement. Once we get into those deep retracement ranges, especially for crypto projects we like, man, we get excited. Cypherium showing some high volatility right here. Yesterday it was a top dog. Today, not so much. Down in the 60% range, but part of the blockchain service network and an ISO 20022 compliant crypto. Right? So this one could be a good swing for the fences right here at 2 cents. What else do we got? BRD at 69 cents. Bread. Still a lot of bloody cryptos out here. Casper. Yeah, a lot of cryptos that are still in the deep reds from those, you know, past retracements right there. Let's see what are the cryptos that are down in the past 90 days that haven't really had their day in the sun for a bit. Songbird being amongst them. All right, so Mix saying Songbird, Hex, Pulse X, and Sacrifice 1? Or what is that? Sacrifice 11? What is that? Bought extra on top of airdropped XFi and SGB today. Nice anime wolf. Good to see you, by the way. Sync my decent to Bifrost and have small fees using this new Canary network, along with stacking F assets in my decent wallet, anticipating Flare launch and the Turing Complete smart contract platform. All right, XRP Hitman wallets. There we go. There we go. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds great. All right, here, let me get... There we go. All right. Gary Gensler, Sylvester Gensler, hunted down my Songbird in the coal mine. They cooked it and ate it. After finishing, wiped off his greasy, mealy mouth and called it a security. Got onto Townstar to play to earn with my Gala. That's awesome, Ani Brito. Yeah, guys, there's so many avenues of making this passive income. And if you have all these like type of streams, like, you know, things like Townstar, you know, what's going on with staking your assets, like, you know, like you don't even have to play to earn. All you have to do is stake to earn, right? When you're staking your assets as well. So it's just awesome having all these opportunities, especially with decentralized finance, or at least as decentralized as it can be now. Having these opportunities to make these massive, you know, multiple passive income streams, and you know, doing what we will, adding to more stacks of cryptos, you know, compounding the interest, cashing out even. Why not? Much respect to Hex Abe and the second launch of his shit. Never really been a big Hex fan, but I hear there was tremendous volatility with that crypto, and it's a massive sleeper. It has a hell of a community, that is for sure. Pulse X Sacrifice going down, a DEX for Pulse Chain. Interesting. I would be remiss if I did not tell the Blue Crew. No, I appreciate the awareness, though, for sure. Gotta tell the Blue Crew, man. Alright, so in the past 90 days, Songbird, I mean, Math Wallet. What happened to Math Wallet, man? Maybe it just failed, you know? Could be a dead crypto. Still a good amount of volume coming through on Songbird here, you guys. I'm surprised that it's at 15 cents. DVPN. Sentinel DVPN, definitely a major sleeper, I think, right here. I think it's been a great opportunity at a penny. Same thing with Stronghold Token and Zap. These are like the blue trio right now. All three of these blue tokens here. All down in the 60+% range. But Songbird could be, or SHX could be ready to be waking up right here. Share Ring, part of the blockchain service network, right? At 0.1. We talked about Vector Space AI just recently. Let's check out Vector Space. Yeah, Vector Space still on track here, you guys. Still on track. Oh, never mind. Well, it depends on how we close here. Still testing previous resistance at support. Still at the 78.6 range. But this is getting pretty close to triggering that sell, right? Taking the loss right there. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening right here. Still at a pretty decent retracement area. And just great potential towards the upside if it does break out from here for Vector Space AI. Testing historical resistance as support as well. Could be good times ahead. Let's see the long-term fibs right here from the most recent low to the very high. And as you can see right there at around the 78.6, looking really good. How much lower can Zap go? I'm not sure, man. It's gone so low that it just feels oversold at this point. They're building like NFT, you know, their NFT systems. They're still a team that's building despite all this massive selling pressure, right? But it's also treating extremely long historical resistance as possible support right here, right? So if we can get a bounce towards the upside right here for Zap, I mean, the high could be tremendous. We're talking about a 68x or 70x possibly right here for Zap if it were to pivot towards the upside. Right? Like, it's just a crazy game. Like, this is a great swing for the fences. And, you know, they got connections with Flare. They got connections with Ripple. I think they're going to be on Flare Finance. So there's still a future ahead for this type of crypto. So we saw it at 3 cents. We've seen it at a penny. And we think it's just an interesting opportunity right here with what's going on with Zap. We're not sure why the price is so damn low. But sometimes, you know, things in this space don't make sense, right? And you win some, you lose some. Not every project's going to turn out to be like how Sologenic turned out for us, right? Where we were just going, this thing's massively undervalued. It's being oversold. And it's down at 10 cents. And then we got to take that wonderful ride with Sologenic, right? I'm not saying Zap has that type of potential, but it's not, you know, necessary that, you know, it doesn't mean it's going to come through, right? But at this point, it's at 83% down in the year. Could be an interesting 2022 for Zap. What if Zap starts having some noise during this whole year? So I'm not sure how much lower it could go, man. I think maybe you would touch maybe sub a penny for a second. But I think this is already low as is, man. You're testing previous resistance, hopefully long-term previous resistance as support at this range. All right, let's check out some more cryptos here. Electronium, man, has fallen from grace here, but Electronium could be in that same, I mean, we've put it in the same combo, like it's been in our list with SHX as like a crypto that's been undervalued for some time, but man, we got a blessing of it being under a penny. Electronium, part of the Digital Pound Foundation, building a real project out there, right? Eco-friendly type of project. We were massively wrong about this upside call right here, unfortunately. We didn't even give an option towards the downside. We were that bullish with Electroneum, so we got to start from scratch here. But we're at the bottom of the stock RSI right here. That's a good indicator to be starting off with. We'll go from our low to the high in the recent pumps. Just beneath the 78.6, this could be a case for it being oversold at this point. Right? If it goes down further, I think the most it would go down is about 0.006 before the pivot, right? But right here, you're testing historical resistance as support again, right? Once again, we like looking at these cryptos because yes, they are very risky, and sure, they can continue going down, but you know, it's all, a lot of them have already gone down about 70+% or so. So it's just kind of a swing to the fences for a nice short-term relief rally, at least. Sure, the bearish momentum could eventually continue in the long term, but for something like this that is just sold and sold and sold and sold since September, there could be a nice relief rally coming for Electroneum. And if it decides to go create a newer high, we're talking about an 8-cent, close to 10 cents Electroneum right here. And could it do it? Sure, it's done it before, right? Electroneum's been as high as 20 cents. Is it going to do it? That's a different question, right? But we'll just have to wait and see. Seems like this formation that's right here, this one that led to the first breakout, is happening again over here, but in a larger way, right? In a more massive size version of this, right? So it pivoted up towards the upside, consolidated forever, going sideways, broke out towards the upside, showed great volatility yet again, and then now just a really massive sideways. And this journey could take us all the way into summer for Electroneum before it starts to maybe break out again. But it could just be trending around here at 0.009, underneath a penny or around a penny for a good bit longer. And then next thing you know, you start getting a random break towards the upside again for Electroneum. Got bucks on RPR and about 10 other XRPL projects, sleepers. Once we get there, new NFT upgrade to XRPL and the forks coming to XRPL are about to melt faces. Yep, exactly, man. Federated sidechains is going to be huge. And guys, this is where I think you're going to have, I mean, if you don't have already a lot of reasons to be holding XRP right now, you're going to have a ton of reasons in the future to be holding XRP, especially if we get regulatory clarity. So not only would you be holding a regulatory compliant type of crypto, you'll also be holding something that could possibly bring you a ton of passive income in the future, right? You're going to be having a property on Ledger City, which is going to have its own NFT subsystem, and who knows how that can massively be a benefit for XRP holders, giving you a reason to maybe keep your account the way it is and not sell as much XRP so you can keep the size of your buildings that you have and updates on your buildings and things like that. You're going to have federated sidechains that come out, and if you guys have seen what the benefits of having Atom in the Cosmos ecosystem has been in the past year and a half or so, if you're holding Atom, you're getting so much passive income from all these airdrops from other sovereign blockchains that join the IBC, protocol, that join the Internet of Blockchains, and you get these airdrops coming from those cryptos, and you can do what you will. You can sell them off for more Atom, or you can sell them off for cash, or you can hold on to them and see if they do break up more towards the upside and bring more value, right? So then in a way it becomes like this governance token or type of token that you want to be holding, because you're already making some passive income elsewhere that you don't have to sell these tokens, and it can just keep being a value generating type of asset. So XRP could possibly be one of those things as well in the future, once we're talking about more and more federated sidechains, more projects that are like sovereign blockchains that are using XRPL consensus, right? So then what if you get airdrops to XRP holders for new projects that come out on XRPL, right? We've already been getting examples of that through trust lines and the Xumm Wallet and those projects. But I'm talking about like the, you know, these like real deal big time blockchain projects that are going to be building on top of the XRPL and providing, you know, federated side chains. GDLT, most valuable asset to the XRP community. Dr. Orlando Wallace, man, appreciate the comment, dude. Much love to you. Much love to the Blue Crew. You guys, you know, you guys bring the support. You guys bring the conversation and gets us going. Keeps us motivated, you guys. You know, very excited for the new year as well, and always just grateful. Thank you. Get some Electronium on KuCoin. About to more to it. Wallet, the Electronium wallet. Nice. Nice, guys. Awesome. But yeah, the future for XRP, there's going to be a ton of reasons to be you know, just hodling it, and you'll just be making passive income for just hodling your XRP, right? That's what's going to be crazy. You might not even have to sell your XRP anymore at that point, and you'll just be earning the passive income generated elsewhere. And remember, DeFi projects for XRP and things like that. Ooh, we got a little bit of a bearish retracement going on here. Let me check it out. With XRP down to 81 cents now, you guys. Guys, thanks for the 21 viewers, the 19 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew, as always. All right. So I don't know if it's accounted for this. It looks like it has. So it's at 81. We are getting so close, man. Like I said, as long as we're into the 80-cent range, we're good. We can't go back down to 78.3, right? And if we do, we have to wick up. We want to confirm this lower low. If we confirm, or this higher low, I mean. If we confirm this higher low, and we confirm the support trend right here, that actually goes back a long time, guys. It goes back all the way to December of 2020 right here. Right? So we got to see what XRP is made of right here. This is do or die time. Are you going to respect the long-term support trend, or is it going to be some sadness coming very soon and taking us down to about 65 cents, 64 cents per XRP? Everything's on sale. E4 rocking. Exactly, man. There's a lot of good opportunities out there, and that's why we go for the red cryptos. Ani Brito, all good. Appreciate you tuning in. But once again, the cryptos in the red that we think look good, that could be, you know, topics of conversation tomorrow, because they're starting to get into oversold range, in my opinion. Sologenic, Songbird now at 14.7. Holy cow. Cypherium, 2 cents. What else do we got here? I think somebody was shouting out Adam in the red today. Zap, right? Casper. Hell, maybe even Vesper Finance right here, VSP. I like the Star Atlas tokens more and more now that they're in deep retracement areas. I think they're pretty good value. Star Atlas is going to probably have its day sometime in the future, and I think before this whole game is even out and even completely, you know, realized, I think having these cryptos at this point, especially in development phases, could be pretty great opportunity. Vector Space, Unibright, those looking like good opportunities as well. Let's go down to the Twitter news, see if there's any posts that have come up. I know Payment Infrastructure News has posted yet another one, and Ledger City, you guys. It's a new year. Start a new life in Ledger City. Somebody said, one day I want to have a room in my Ledger City building where I can hang all my NFTs on the wall. You will have the Louvre of Ledger City. Right? Could you set up a Louvre? That would be insane. Somebody was like, now there's a thought. I was on the page when the timer reset added 31 more days. Too hype for this. And then DevNull Production says you won't have to wait much longer. Yeah, let's keep an eye out for that. Start date is Q2 of this year. Gotta love it. As the XRPL changes, Ledger City will change in real time. That's exciting, guys. We haven't seen something like this in the crypto space necessarily, and especially with something that's kind of like a metaverse with an NFT subsystem right here. Just another incentive for holding XRP, right, and accumulating and possibly seeing this thing to its fullest potential, which would be tremendously high graphics and probably very realistic looking buildings, right? BTC is the Hindenburg. Is Hindenburging. When did you say Ledger City is kicking off, G? Hans Loaded? It's going to be, I thought it was going to be at the beginning of this year, right? Because that's where the countdown was there. I was like, dude, I'm excited. 9 more days or 10 more days, right? They added more days, you guys, unfortunately, but they're looking towards the end of this month. So going into February and the end of this month, who knows what their reasons were? Maybe they started getting a lot more attention, you know, and could be, you know, some part of it is from all the hype this channel had been giving it. But who knows, maybe certain things with the game development, maybe they would just want to make sure that they launch it right. Either way, we're here to support Ledger City and DevNull Productions, and can't wait to be participants in the Ledger City and seeing, you know, what we can do with our buildings at the initial starting point, how the beta is going to be. We'll definitely be, we'll probably do another Ledger City LCU, Ledger Citizens United episode sometime next week. Once more and more, like, we want to just start seeing more and more information. The more information that DevNull and Ledger City start producing, the more frequent those LCUs episodes could happen. But for now, you know, we just kind of wait for them to post a good amount of times and like really build up a good, you know, stack of information so we can fill up that episode and inform all the Ledger citizens. You can't withdraw your XFi on BitTrue. Interesting. That's good info to know. Thanks for the heads up there, E4. Kevin Stone, BTC dump. By the way, Kevin Stone, here's a wrench, my dude. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Guys, appreciate any new viewers to the chat. And yeah, don't be intimidated. Jump on in if you know, don't have a wrench. You'll probably get one, especially if you love crypto. They should support, sponsor your channel, G. You've been a great proponent in the Ledger City project. Hans Loaded, I appreciate it, man. But, you know, we just have a passion for it. Whatever happens in the future happens. But, you know, I'm not going to, you know, I'm not like very businessy when it comes to like my YouTube channel and stuff. It's kind of very free flow. And I don't want to make it ever seem like I'm really working when I'm doing this, you guys, you know. I just like, even though there is a certain amount of work that there is, it's like I just really want to always just keep it with like that good vibes, good intentions, and just provide, cutting to the dirt, you know, providing information and just keeping the focus on that, right? Sure, we could be making more money if we pushed in other directions more and stuff like that, but you know, that stuff comes over time, and we're really just focused on interacting with the Blue Crew, interacting with all the communities out there, trying to just get, you know, a really good gist of what's going on in the overall crypto market, and just meeting some really cool people, because we're all like-minded here. We all see what this future is leading toward, especially if you're here in the Blue Crew and you understand what's going on with ISO 20022 and the new digital, you know, transformation that's going to be happening, the new digital financial system that's going to be coming. You know, it's just great to, you know, be around like-minded people who have their eyes open to what is happening here. You know, sure, it could be the death of fiat, but it's transforming into central bank digital currencies. Maybe there's a new gold standard, or, you know, like Judy Shelton has said, a new kind of gold standard, but in a cryptocurrency sort of way, you know, and just trying to have our toes in the water here, trying to have our hands in many of these bags, and hopefully one of them, or even a couple of them, if we get lucky, is around, you know, to really change the world of finance in the future and really be part of that ISO 20022 standard, funneling all the money, right? Legendary in the house. How's it going? It's going good, dude. So far, the start of the new year has been awesome, man. Can't complain. Kevin Land, where's my green wrench? LOL. We have the options now for green wrenches, my man. So there is an option now to be a member. There should be an option on this video to apply for memberships, Kevin Land, if you want to try. If you want to be a green giant, I think there's different types of green giants that you could be. I think it's a Jolly, Super, and Ultra. So you could be a Jolly Green Giant, you know, just a simple monthly donation. And then if you're a Super Green Giant or Ultra Green Giant, there could be benefits to those in the future. Maybe when we hit 3K and we find a way to unleash GDLT tokens, maybe those different sections will get different amounts of GDLT token in the future. But yeah, I can't wait to talk about Ledger City more in the future, man. I'm very excited about that project, obviously. So another post that came out. So Ledger City posting, you know, start a new life in Ledger City. I get it, guys. This whole metaverse stuff and VR stuff and AR stuff. I'm not a really big tech fan. I'm a fan of the tech, but for like reasons that I want to be very aware of how the world is changing, right? But I want to be able to go out and travel, you know, the real world, see wonderful things in the real world. But I understand, you know, kind of being involved with this type of stuff is to set up for future success to be able to go to other places in the real world, right? Like literally, we are pioneers, especially when it comes to Ledger City here. We are like the gold miners that got to California first, and we're like, oh snap, right? We got to break dirt. We didn't even see any Ledger City images, right? I had no problem with withdrawing SGB actually with no fee whatsoever. Nice. Happy New Year, G, and all. X5 price, not too bad. Can't complain. On more free money. XRP #1. Exactly, man. Can't complain, man. I've already been kind of thinking of selling it for XRP. Already been kind of thinking about selling it for some XRP, man. I'm not too like, you know, there's going to be people who have the time and, you know, and diligence and discipline to really work that Flare finance and work all those ecosystem tokens and just hold on to them. I'm not going to sell all of my XFi, but I just see XRP as such a tremendous opportunity under a dollar that any other crypto that's higher than $1 that I'm like kind of 50-50 on, or you know maybe short term it looks fine, but I kind of want to sell most of it to just keep getting more whole XRPs, because you know, especially if you're an XRP, you know, supporter, you definitely feel like it's going to be hard to own one single XRP in the future, right? Nope, no membership options available, G. Oh, those sons of bees, man. They did it again. They did it again. Okay, well, hopefully by the next live stream, we'll have the green wrenches available. I thought it would be available by now, unfortunately. XPRT has been a great hold staking APR. Nice, dude. Yeah. I mean, the Cosmos ecosystem has great percentages. You could still get 100% or around 100% APY for Osmo token for eRowan. eRowan's been a big gainer. The SIF chain finance. eRowan's been doing some good things. It finally pivoted towards the upside. We should check out eRowan's chart really quick. Yeah, went up to 17 cents. Finally made a pivot, man. Now is it waking up? Can it go back to its all-time high at 224? It's a hell of a climb, but hey, it went down to these prices when the project launched, right? So maybe there was a lot of hype ahead of the reality here. But let's check out eRowan really quick. Guys, thanks for everybody tuning in. We're going over past an hour right now, but we'll be wrapping it up soon. But we're just checking out some charts, hanging out with the Blue Crew here in the meantime. Yeah, so there could be some selling pressure coming soon, but it just looks like eRowan has just been kind of going sideways. You know, at this point right here, at around this, you know, in between 10 to 20 cents right here. If eRowan can break past 18 cents, start breaking into the 20-cent range up to 25 cents, we could be on a journey that could take us back all the way up to maybe 70 cents, 75 cents for eRowan. I had felt that it was going to be breaking out towards the upside earlier and was totally wrong, but this is a long-term investment, long-term project. I think it's a great idea. Omni-chain DEX has already been showing examples of cross-chain interoperability, right? Part of the IBC, right? Inter-blockchain communication layer. And could be double bottoming right here at this range, right? Hit 10 cents twice. Maybe we finally get a pivot towards the upside and we start waking up with SIF chain. I'm staking it and compounding the interest on this one. This one's a very long-term hodl for me, but it's got a super low supply. It just doesn't make sense that it's this low in terms of price. Moon, no moon, when moon. What's up, Darcy? I already staked XFi on Flare Farm. Yeah, I'm going to probably do it after the stream. All right. But yeah, Fed payments improvement posting a new year, a new chance for payment service providers to spotlight their instant payments innovation. Deadline to be considered for the Fed Now Service Provider Showcase is only 1 week away. Join the Fed Now community and learn more. So what is going to be this Fed Now Service Provider Showcase, right? And what are going to be the results of this? Are we going to hear certain announcements that there were distributed ledger technology companies that applied for the Fed Now Service Provider Showcase, right? That presented there? Definitely want to try to keep up with this to see what type of, info comes out of it, and maybe we get some gems, right? Because Fed Now looks like it's going to be a big part of the migration over to ISO 20022 as well. Did you sell any XFi at anyone? I'm going to try to sell. I might sell some, man. I can't help but not just get more whole XRPs for this free money that gets airdropped to us. But sure, it could continue shooting up. It's an interesting token nonetheless. I don't think I'm going to sell all of it, but I think I'll probably sell some for XRP. I just love me some XRP, you guys. All about that liquidity. Swift Community explores Volante Tech Ripple partner. Talking about Swift Community explores expanding the network into the digital asset market, planning a series of experiments in 2022 on issuance, delivery versus payment, and redemption process needed to support a seamless tokenized asset market. Wait, is this what we think it is? Swift exploring expansion of network into the digital asset market. This was released in December 23 of 2021. We've actually probably looked over this, but let's just take a look over it again because it just sounds very appealing, right? So, Bank Cooperative Swift is to explore how it can support interoperability, keyword there, in the development of the tokenized asset market, working in conjunction with Clearstream, Northern Trust, SETL, and other market participants. Relative to cryptocurrencies and stablecoins, the current market capitalization of tokenized assets is small, but momentum for these digital assets is expected to accelerate rapidly in the coming years. By some estimates, volumes could reach something of $24 trillion, you guys, by 2027. We are so early, right? $2 trillion, $3 trillion currently, versus the quadrillions of dollars that are out there. We have no clue how this, financial system is going to look once we go into ISO 20022, once we go into this new digital financial system, and what that could mean or how it can benefit or take away from cryptocurrencies, right? But fiat still has the larger amount of the market cap. Yes, we're very excited about crypto and, think it could do some tremendous things, but it still has a major uphill, climb to really take down fiat, right? Especially the fiat that's going to be coming in CBDCs and ISO 20022. My XRP bags over 5 years of maxing is fine. I feel blessed to get into these XRP FLR ecosystem tokens on ground floor. Sounds great, Anime Wolf. Happy to put my SGB canned XFi to work. Sounds good, Animal 54. No, didn't sell. Nice. Yeah, I think SGB Songbird is definitely like one of those other ecosystem tokens that I'm interested in. XFi, I like Flare Finance and what they're doing, but I'm more inclined to sell some of their tokens if it means getting like a good deal on some XRP or maybe even more Songbird at this point. I mean, if Songbird's going to go close to 10 cents, I want to get as much of that as I can. So banks and security firms are vying to tap into this nascent market by developing digital asset servicing capabilities. Such as private key safekeeping and support for full lifecycle of digital securities. For its part, Swift is exploring how it can improve interoperability between participants and systems during the transactional lifecycle of tokenized assets. To this end, Brussels-based messaging platform plans a series of experiments in Q1 of 2022 on issuance, delivery versus payment, DVP, and redemption process needed to support a seamless tokenized asset market. These experiments will use both established forms of payment and central bank digital currencies. The chief innovation officer at Swift said this: as a neutral cooperative with a reach of across 11,000 institutions in more than 200 countries and oversight by central banks globally, Swift is uniquely placed to engage closely in the future of securities. We look forward to this set of new experiments and innovating collaboratively with market participants on the emerging trend of tokenized assets. For the pilot program, Clearstream and Northern Trust, alongside other industry players, will represent key parts of the tokenized and traditional asset ecosystem, including securities market infrastructures, local custodians, and global custodians. The test will explore the feasibility and benefits of Swift as an interconnector linking up multiple tokenization platforms and various cash-like payment types. Our vision for instant and frictionless transactions not only applies to traditional securities instruments, but also to new asset classes as well. That is a very big hint right there of collaborations with distributed ledger technologies, right? Head of security strategy at Swift saying this: the insight from this exercise will lead capital markets participants and will help us define and prioritize the concrete steps required to enable seamless processes for tokenized assets. Swift getting ready for that big migration, that is for sure. And once again, Fed payments. Very active Fed payments and payment infrastructure news today. What's in store for the future of cross-border payments? Here's an overview of the FSB's proposed targets for addressing low speed, high costs, and limited transparency and access. Right? Breaking, the American Bankers Association, ABA Bankers, has confirmed to the Federal Reserve on Monday that it supports a plan to migrate ISO 20022 on a single day, but said it has serious concern regarding the lack of detail about the plan. So they're like, you know what, we just want to go all in on a single day, but we're still unsure of like how we're going to be able to do that, or how's everybody going to be able to do this. So a little bit of hope and then a little bit of FUD there at the end. Guys, Coil posting recently. You guys know I love me some Coil and appreciate all those who are Coil enabled watching this channel. That's awesome. A must-listen interview with Coil CEO Just Moon. What's the importance of interoperability between blockchains and micropayments? Just Moon joins to discuss how the key features will remedy systemic issues and centralization which have taken hold of the modern-day internet. I'm gonna have to look into this. Yeah, so cost, speed, access, transparency, targets, right? By October 2022, the FSB plans to provide a report to the G20 and the public with further details of the implementation approach for progress monitoring. As a member of the Cross-Border Payments Task Force, the Federal Reserve will continue participating in this global collaboration to enhance cross-border payments. Seems like cross-border payments is very, very, very important, right? Charlie Watts saying XRP has started dropping. Let's see. Here's a wrench, by the way, man. Thanks for the wrench. Appreciate you tuning in. Please use it wisely. Welcome to the Blue Crew. Why is XRP dumping? Well, if you zoom out and you look at the whole market's dumping, right? So it's not just XRP, right? All these cryptos are dumping right now. Gal is at 38 cents, my lord. Here we go again. 79 cents, man. Okay, so we are getting very close to the danger zone here with XRP, you guys. Very close, but still in it. Still in it. We just need to see how this daily candle is going to close. This is just very interesting, though, nonetheless. So we're at 79 cents now. still having a chance right here to create a higher low. That's all that matters right here at this time, you guys, is if we can create a higher low. If we can create a higher close than 78.3, we should be good, right? That's our ultimate fallback right there for XRP to be staying in this long-term consolidating, you know, bullish flag, in my opinion. It's a massive one, right? This is the daily chart. We've had long-term support trend for a very long time here. So if we break out of this and we go to 77 cents and close there, or go to 76 cents and close there, 75, then it could be a journey going down to 65 cents, man. Maybe even worse, probably down to the 50-cent range. But I would say 60 cents is already worse enough, man. Let's not even talk about 50 cents per XRP. And it could just be the possible beginnings of a bearish market. We want to definitely break out towards the upside from here to have hopes of a bull cycle happening. Or continuing, I mean. Alchemist BTC, folks. Exactly, man. If BTC is going down, a lot of other cryptos go down with it, right? Global catalysts. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't look how good the chart, you know, like I've said with XRP, right? Barring there's no global catalyst, right? But if BTC is the global catalyst right here, then it could drag it down. But XRP is looking all right against BTC. That's the thing, right? It's not looking too bad against BTC. Right around the golden retrace zone. And I'm sure if you went from the low to the high here, you're still in a pretty good retracement area from the recent pump here. Recent pivot that we just had with XRP. But XRP against BTC is actually looking pretty damn good, right? It's going to be a very interesting week ahead, or rest of the week, that is for sure. Could be leading up towards an exciting weekend. You never know, you guys. This could be just some high volatility before some fireworks over the weekend. We'll just have to wait and see. But I wouldn't panic just yet with XRP until we start seeing it at low, like at 77 cents, 75 cents, around that range. If we see that, then it could be sad times ahead. $0.20 again? No. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not, Darcy. That is for sure. Will it rise, Charlie Watts? I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor. You know, I'm not a pro trader. But if we keep respecting the support trend right here, my man, we should have a pivot towards the upside. It's been massively oversold for a really long time. So having at least a decent relief rally up to about $1 plus, maybe $1.10, could be in the books, right? But we just have to respect this support trend, and hopefully BTC doesn't screw it over either. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. We've gone well over the hour, but you guys are amazing, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. And thanks for the 25 likes. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to your guys' support. We're on our way to 3K subscribers. You guys are making it happen. Much love, Blue Crew. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Maybe I'll see you in the middle of the day as well. But we'll just see how it goes. Once again, always grateful. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, Blue Crew, and all the communities out there. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. Much love, Blue Crew. I'll see you guys later. Adios.
Sound right, boys. sound right, boy. It sound right, boy.